And welcome everyone to TooStupidGamerz. It's your boy Zero, and I'm back with another unboxing mini. Today we're going to be unboxing something very near and dear to my heart. A lot of you probably already know I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. If you look right over here, you're going to see a bunch of my Crash Bandicoot figures, and there's even more figures where you can't see them right behind the camera, as a matter of fact. Today we're going to be unboxing Aku Aku. That mask that Crash Bandicoot likes to hang around with. There's a special light that I found on Amazon that I'm dying to open up and show you guys. Now, this light was produced by a company called Paladone. Now, some of you are probably not familiar with the company Paladone. I know I definitely wasn't when I found this light. But, funny enough, we probably saw a bunch of their merchandise in different conventions and maybe even stores. Now, Paladone is actually a UK-based company. They started out in 1994 selling a whole bunch of novelty gift items. But they later diversified into more trendy merchandise and, of course, licensed merchandise. They started producing a whole bunch of different items. You could even go to their website and actually check out what it is they're selling. And if you want to be a vendor yourself, well, guess what? They also sell in bulk, so you can go ahead and get these items and sell them in your own little store or maybe even conventions when they reopen. Now, back to the Aku Aku light. Now, this is part of the Paladone Icons line of products. This is where they take different IPs, make them into little figures. Most of the time, they have really round heads and stuff like that, and then they try to sell it off. I chose this Aku Aku light not just because I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, but because of the fact that it lights up, and I don't really have many lamps except for the one that's shining on me right now. I like it a lot because it reminds me of Aku Aku. When you get him twice in the game, he starts lighting up and gives you extra hits. I think it's really cool, and I think it's about time I stop talking and we get into this unboxing. Alrighty everyone, so here we are with the actual unboxing portion of this video. We got the Aku Aku light right over here ready to go, so why don't we get into it? Now, the outside of the box, you guys probably already saw in a previous portion of this video, looks pretty good, looks pretty well kept, maybe a couple of dents in it. It did go through the mail, of course, so not gonna really complain there. I like all the Crash Bandicoot iconography you see everywhere, its logo. Oh wow, and look at the back. So over here you can see that this is Aku Aku number 2. There's also a Crash and a Cortex light, as a matter of fact. But if you ask me, the actual one that really seems the best is actually Aku Aku himself. I mean, look at Cortex, look at Crash. They don't look too good. They're kind of like a mishmash of like a bobblehead and stubby ass body parts. Nah, Aku Aku is where it's at. This is the reason why I chose him and not the other two. Collect them all? No thank you. Oh, look at that. Paladone actually has a Twitter, Facebook, and an Instagram, so guys, go check them out. See if you find something you like. Number 2, Aku Aku. There we go on the box again. And in the front. And this is how he will look like with the light on. I sure hope so. Alright, so why don't we get to the actual unboxing portion. Back here, you can see there's a little tab you just gotta pull out. Open that up. Alright. And, ooh. Alright, let's check in here, actually. Oh, look at that, some paperwork. Battery installation? AAA batteries. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get some of those. Alright, well, paperwork's not necessary. Now for the meat and potatoes. Let's, pull this plastic part right out. And, yeah, I guess I can just grab him by his leaves, or from the body better. There we go. Alright, set this thing right over here on the side. Here we have Aku Aku in his little plastic case over here. Let me pull that off. There we go. Alright, not too much of the unboxing actually. You can see Aku Aku right here. He's about the size of my palm, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so he's not that big, but big enough to become a little light, of course. This base, this little stick coming up to him, that should have been transparent. I think that would have been a much better idea. I do like the little grass thing for his little chin beard. The design is perfect, actually. I like the design. Oh, a little... Yeah, there's like a little piece of plastic that's like coming off of it. That's, huh. I guess when they were molding it, they didn't take it off. But that's easily fixed. All right. Again, I actually really like this. It's really well designed. The leaves, they seem to be a little bit movable. It's not bad. but they stay in place. It's not like you can take them out. And yeah, I can't say I hate it. This is actually designed really well. Oh, and then there's this Crash Bandicoot. Oh, that's a button. Ah, okay, I see, yep. So this is how you turn it on. That's pretty interesting. And so, there we go. So this is where you install those AAA batteries. And considering how light this thing is, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to install that ourselves. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And here we are. We got our tools. We got the Aku Aku light. Let's get to work. Oh, on closer inspection, looks like there's a little bit of white right over here. That's interesting. I wonder if that can be... Yeah, never mind. That could be easily taken off. Never mind. Good as new. Alright, so now with that out of the way, the real question is which one of these would fit? Looks like the smaller bit would be best. It's a Phillips head, so gotta make sure I get the right one so I don't strip it. There we go. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing has exploded on me, which is what usually happens when I install stuff. Alright, it takes two. Luckily for us, we got some AAAs right over here. Let's unbox these two. Quality content when you come to TooStupidGamerz. Alright. We got our batteries. Let's put these bad boys in here. That's one. That's two. A little bit more surgery. Gotta put this thing back on. Alright. Move these things aside. Alright, Aku Aku, you got fresh batteries installed. You just came out of the box. Let's see how you shine. Ooh. Kinda like it. I will say this though, it's not as bright as I thought it would be, especially considering the box makes it look like it's just super duper bright. However, maybe it's the light ambience that I have on right now. So give me a quick second, place this down. We'll go ahead and try to do a whole light reveal with the lights off. And we are back, everyone, with the lights off. The only light in here is my laptop screen. Don't pay mind to that. It's pretty dark in here already. So why don't we go ahead and test out how the light actually looks. So 3, 2, button. Hey, you know what? That's not that bad. You know? As a matter of fact, it looks a little bit better on the camera than it does in real life, to be honest. This could be a bit brighter. Let me go ahead and turn it around. Yeah, I guess. In all honesty, the camera is making this look a lot better than it actually is. This isn't super duper bright. I was hoping it would be. But, you know what? For 15 bucks for something this small, I guess I couldn't expect too much. But if you ask me if I would recommend this to anybody else, I'd say nah. Save your money. This thing probably isn't really worth it to you. Again, the camera's making it look a lot brighter than it really is. Let me go ahead and focus in. Yeah, that's much more true to life. This is how it would actually look. So again, not very bright. It's actually pretty dim. The back looks a little bit more bright, I guess, because it doesn't have any of those facial features that are dimming it a bit. But no, this, like I said earlier, this really isn't worth the 15 bucks. If it actually lit up a little bit better, I would recommend it, but unfortunately it doesn't. Well, lights are back on, and that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked seeing this whole contraption thingy. I still like the design of it. There are a few things I wish they would have done better. The paint job is fine. The actual modeling is fine. Just the light inside is not bright enough, and of course, this base should have been transparent to try to make it look a little bit better, like if it was actually floating. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to mash that like button. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more awesome content, and I'll see you next time.